Welcome everybody to another episode of Dusty on the Dalton. Hi everybody, I think last time we were driving on here, it was quite sunny and I decided I was just going to pull over in a road end, but I've come back into game today to find out that, well, it's hammering it down, which is going to make things a lot more fun on here, because I know that Hawks has been messing around with certain settings, and we'll do it to it. The aim of the game today is that we're going to try and approach livengood, and I'm going to be stopping there, and then after livengood it'll be on to the Yukon River camp and we'll be bridging the gap, I think. But I think today we'll get to it. Oh, just let me set my seat. Oh, right, now that my seat's all set, let's do it to it, I think. Whoops. Let's see what's going on at the Dalton. Well, as I said last week, I was in an accident, etc. I now actually have a new car, which just so happens to be my third Volvo V70. And after that accident, it only seemed appropriate to actually have another one. due to the nature of the accident that I had. I do apologise to people about not bringing out videos sooner, but obviously I've had so much going on over the past couple of weeks that I've not really had much in the way of time, etc. to do it, picking up my new car and sorting out everything with insurance company. Then I was supposed to be going to actually go and get a few bits off my old car for my new one, just to find out that they were reselling the vehicle. So I've been having a few arguments with the salvage company, etc., but I haven't managed to get anywhere because the car was a complete write-off, because the sill, the roof support and the B-pillar were all smashed in and completely bent. That wasn't good. Sped up a little bit too quick there. I hope everyone else has been having a good week or so since my last video, and I hope that you actually enjoy this one. I'm also, just so that people know, I will be soon doing a skin for this lorry, well, truck. See if we can make it look a little bit better, make it look a little bit different. So if anyone's actually got any ideas, please do let me know. And if anyone's also got a few better ideas for a new intro video or outro video, I will be more than happy to accommodate. I do apologise about the squeaky chair. It's not the greatest, but it was a very, very good find from a friend of mine. We actually got 3 of them from the same place. They were just so happened to be throwing them out, but they were better than the chair that I had. So basically, yeah, the car which I was driving at the time, we stopped, we got out of it, and we asked them if they were free to take, and they turned around and said yes. So word of advice: if you see something outside someone's house and it's something that you need, knock on the door and see if you can take it. Never just take, always ask permission first, because you don't want to get into trouble, and I'm pretty sure that most people don't want to get locked up for a silly thing like that. Anyway, onto the map. We are now northbound of Fox, and we're heading towards, I believe it's Pump Station 7 and Livengood. I'm hoping to make it to Livengood in this recording, and then I'm going to try and hopefully in the next video make it to the Yukon River camp, and we're going to bridge the gap and go over the Yukon River Bridge northbound to Coldfoot. I will apologise to Hawks as well, because at the moment, due to the fact that this job would get cancelled if I used his update to 1.42, then I wouldn't be able to carry on with these videos, and I would have to redo it again. I don't understand why that truck was braking there. There was no need for that. Unless he was underpowered. Also, Hawks, if I may, is there any chance that you can put in a few more little pullover places as well, so that there's more places for people to stop, etc. when they're on this map, so that they can rest or just generally pull over so that they can have a cigarette break? I think might be a good idea. What's going on? Have we got a tractor in front of us or something? We've either got a tractor in front of us or something incredibly slow. That just messed me up completely on that hill. Car's coming for another shot. Oh, I see what's going on. Heavy load up ahead. I wonder if the rain's actually starting to clear a bit. It looks like it. Looks like a Freightliner Argosy pulling that. Trying to overtake. Oh. Do people think I should go for it, or do they think I should stay back here? people reckon. Bugger, I'm gonna go for it. Regret this, I know I am. After the corner, I'm going to make this one. We'll see if I can get past before something else comes the other direction. Maybe not. At least there's motor in now. Also, Hawks, one other thing, when are you going to put some delineators in? Might come in handy. Or is that just going to take a lot of time to do? I think the one thing that I'm going to have to do, and if Hawks agrees to it, is I want to be able to have a chat with him about this map, the reason why he made it, the reasons behind it, why did he want a map to put so much work into, because this map, every time he brings out an update, just gets better and better and better. You just can't beat this map for quality, detail. Not even pro mods for ETS is this good. And I'm sorry, pro mods, I really am sorry to say that, but it is true. Some of it. Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? Well, at least I did it. I didn't think I was. It was a little bit yeah. That's pump station 7, I believe. Put it on cruise. Now I think one thing that people really need to do is give some feedback about this map, what they think about it, how accurate they think it is, details, and just general, give it a rate. Just give it a simple 1 to 10, 10 being good, 1 being bad. At the moment I know that the quality of my videos ain't exactly the greatest, but as I say, I'm still learning, I'm doing my best. And one other thing that I do want people to do, now I know I've got people who make YouTube videos on here, is encoding. What encode do they use for their videos? Because I have noticed that in past 2 videos that my audio and visual have actually been out of sync. I've done my best to try and keep them in sync, but for some odd reason it just keeps on changing, and I don't understand as to why. So any like little bits of advice, hints, tips, etc. would be absolutely brilliant. I think the only other thing that I'm wondering is if there is any way to get dust to kick up when you're actually on the Dalton, because it's supposed to be a mud track. I know that the road is dirty when you actually reach it in the map. I have driven up to Coldfoot before, but I'm just wondering if there's actually any way to make it so that you can actually kick dust up as you're going down the road, because that would just be the icing on the cake with the map. Now, you wouldn't like to go over there, would you? I think that might just actually hurt in real life, and it'd probably hurt your pride if you did it in this game, actually. Especially if you pride yourself on being a really, really good virtual driver. There's another bit of road just after you get past roller coaster, which you'll probably see in the next couple of episodes. But when you get over the roller coaster, there's just like this nasty hump in the road, and if you don't take it carefully or take it too slow, it actually throws your truck off the edge of the road. The whole thing just catches air, and you 100% damage your truck. I'm just wondering if there's any way that maybe you can fix that, Hawks. I don't know. I shall point out that actual hill when I reach it in the video, and I'll make sure that you know that it's there, because I do know full well that some people will actually speed on this map, careless of whatever they're told. You don't have to listen to me about driving at the speed limits on this, whatever. You just drive how you want. and just have a generally good time on this map. It's all you can ever do. It just makes you want to drive the real thing, but unfortunately some of us just haven't got the time to be able to do it, or the money to be able to go to Alaska and drive it. And this is probably the closest that some of us will probably ever get to driving on this road, which is why I do take my hat off to Hawks for making it indefinitely. Also, as another suggestion, I think that someone needs to make a Northern Territories map as well, and the ice roads in Canada would just be amazing to do. Another billboard. Plenty of billboards on this road. We need a ramp and a Dodge Charger maybe. Just go flying into it and through it with a Dodge Charger would be absolutely hilarious. A good old Dixie horn. Maybe with less Johnny Knoxville and a bit more of the classic behind it. Speaking of other genres and things like that, at some point in the very, very near future I will actually be doing not so much a playthrough, but more doing the races, etc. in the Crew. Now, I don't know if anyone's heard of the Crew or played the Crew as such, but it's an amazing game, and I've got a few friends that have all turned around and said that they'd like to get involved and play it with me and do some races, etc. And I'm very much in the mood for doing that, so that will become a new series in itself of us just generally buying cars, modifying them, racing them, and it might even also come to the fact of that I'd like to get you, my subscribers, involved, so you can come along, have a race, earn some cash in the game if you play it, and generally have a good time with that. Because sometimes these videos can get a bit long and drawing, especially when you're driving a map this size. It's maybe just nice just to take a step back and play some games with your friends. The main friend that I'm going to be playing with will actually be my friend Alex Jaws Campbell. Oh, we're going to make it. No, I'm not going to make it. That was inevitable. Check if I got that axle up. No, that'll be why I lost that much momentum. I'm making a complete prat of myself right now, it's unreal. I don't actually think I'm going to get started on this. I nearly got started. No, I got too cocky. Right, let's do this again. No. Gearbox is definitely getting a workout this time round. I don't think I'm actually going to get started now. No chance. cannot believe I've actually got to go down to the bottom of the hill and restart that run all over again. Right. Take two, folks. I cannot believe I just did that. But it happens. I'm not even going to bother changing up a gear and doing that again. For those of you that aren't actually used to using a full change of gears on a steering wheel for this map, I suggest you use automatic, because eventually you're just going to get that annoyed that you're probably going to pick up the steering wheel and throw it straight through your computer monitor. Yippee-ki-yay. I'm actually a little bit embarrassed about that. And I'm being tailgated by a FedEx van. Great, he can stay back there for all I care. Today really is not my day. But this is the view that we're getting at the moment. Whoa, I'm all over the place. I'm so not used to driving in this view. But this is the view at the moment. Look at how much work Hawks has actually put into this one. Engine brake is just immense. Let's go back to the interior view. Oh, I just had to cycle through all the cameras to figure out which one that one was. 199 miles to go. 199 miles on the wall, 199 miles. If anyone else can think of a continuation to that, would be funny as hell. Ooh, keep on the corner. Talking about speed. Whoops. I think we'll soon be alive and good. I'll check the map in a few minutes. Yeah, we've got a little blue speck just about here. We're about halfway. Hopefully, if I don't have any more muck-ups, we might actually make it. At least, I'm hoping that we're going to make it. I also think that when it comes down to some of these little towns, etc., that Hawks should find out what kind of people make the population in those cities and put a population number in each one as well, which would be quite cool. Be educational as well as fun. I'd definitely like the info. Be fun to know, maybe even some proper little mile markers every 50 miles or so, so that if you've not got your map on, it doesn't matter, you can roughly tell about where you are. Or so many miles to Cold Foot, so many miles away from Cold Foot. Just generally just mile markers. But I think if we had delineators, that would also mean that people might actually go along a little bit more sensible as well. You're not exactly going to want to come off the road into a delineator, because that's just going to ruin the truck. But people who want to join me in playing the crew, etc., if you can write comments in the post and I'll reply, etc., to those comments, and we shall try and get people fitted in to do random races, generally having a laugh. Maybe flip some cars over, destroy some cars, go and get a few cop chases, you know, whatever floats your boat, just for shits and giggles, would always be good. I don't know what people think of it, but maybe I've been thinking about doing some Gmod stuff now. I know that everyone does Gmod, but I was wondering if people wanted to get involved in that as well, and doing and I'm getting ever so much closer to starting to do multiplayer videos on this as well, as my first live stream was done on multiplayer with friends. We generally use Discord to talk. Goodness gracious, looks like we got ourselves a convoy. There's a lot of trucks in that lot. Those of you that can hear that, I do apologise about the can opening. That's my better half sat behind me playing Minecraft now, constantly saying sorry for opening the can. She's a bit of a Minecraft nut and she enjoys that. Might try and get into Minecraft, might even try and do some Minecraft videos, but I don't know quite what the popularity is on that these days. I know that other people have found other videos, other games to play. I've also been told by one of my friends that there's a new drift game that's FTP, which I am going to actually have a look at, see what it's like, see if I can get into it. If I can get into it, then that's most definitely going to be seeing some playthroughs, etc. Just generally see what it's like. If it's any good, I'll recommend it to you guys. I can't quite remember what the game was called. I'll find out and I'll put it in my next video. I'll even put links to it so that you lot, if you want to download it and have a go before I do, you can give me a little bit of feedback, tell me if it's worth playing. We can go from there. But there was one little matter of discussion which I was wanting to ask, is if anyone knows of a decent physics mod. If they would like to throw it my direction, I would love to give some physics mods a go, especially on this map. And also if there's any way that anyone knows how to make the H shifter for the G27 a bit more responsive would be good as well. As you probably noticed throughout this video, I've gone to go and change gear and it's just stayed in the gear that it's in. And I'd love to try and get that sorted out, especially before I start hitting the Dalton, because the last thing that you want is to be in the middle of the beaver slide and missing a gear. And trust me, that is not fun on this map at all. Yes, people, I know that I'm speeding. I'm trying to make it to livengood as quickly as possible. That wasn't supposed to happen. Whoops. I think that's going to be happening quite a lot. Not so much just for speeding, but whoops. I think I may end up having to go the whoopsie sound and put that into my videos soon. I say it that often. Soon going to be my catchphrase. Oh, long straight road, a couple of trucks ahead. If there's nothing coming down the other side, I'm just going to blow by. don't want to be stuck behind this. Losing power. 6th gear. No chance I'm stuck. I'm stuck behind this. Here we go, the gearbox did it again. I'm pretty sure that truck, with the tractor on the back, is pulling away from me, and I've got a much lighter load than a Case Steiger. No, we're slowing down now. $20 miles an hour in 5th high. Why did I have to choose the box trailer? Why couldn't I have chosen the pipe like everyone else? Oh no, that's right, I'm not Greg. I'm doing it! I'm sacking him! And... he's gone. Sold to the underpowered Kenworth that I just blew by. Oh. Really high up now. Look at that. Hills, hills, and more hills. Imagine if you could just see this little dot stood on top of the hill, waving. That'd just be funny as hell. But unfortunately, the one thing that I don't think is very good is to use binoculars while you're driving. Not that it'd be much good using binoculars against a computer screen, but hey ho, could try it. Don't know how well it worked. Did you see this little dude waving? You know what I say? Jump. Or go rolling down the hill. Just be funny. Be even better if it was a nun. When she rolls down the hill, you get a penguin. That's a nice healthy long queue. Right, it looks like I can get away with driving at 60 before the coppers decide I'm going to issue you with a speeding ticket. That's all good to me. Can stay that way. think in future, if I end up stalling out on a hill and I can't get it started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out from where I stall it if I can't get it started straight away, and I'll edit the video like that. So that way you're not just sat there watching me stall out a bunch of times. I'll probably do it with this one as well, because I'm pretty sure that you lot don't want to be watching me muck up like that. I must have been there for at least 5 minutes trying to get the truck re-rolling again. Hopefully after that it'll just be plain sailing. Really don't think I'd want to be losing control of the truck going over that edge right now, because I cannot see the bottom. Good job I slowed down there. I don't think I'm quite going to make it to live and good, not in this video. Not without a miracle. One other thing that I don't seem to get, you keep on seeing Teslas on this map. I don't think anyone in their right mind can bring a Tesla up into the Arctic. See where we are, shall we? Oh, we're near enough there, people. Looks like I will be making it. The live and good turn-off's coming up, but if I remember correctly, Hawks has actually got live and good blocked off, so I've got to go just beyond it, and there's a parking spot there, if I remember correctly. I know in the newest update he has now put Wiseman in. Should just be brilliant once I'm able to play it. There you go, Dalton Highway in live and good. And as I say, it's blocked off. Make a run up the hill, 6th, try and get up the top without It also looks like the missus is just given me a note and said that she's now just watched episode 2, and apparently she says she loves it. Now I hope you lot do as well. I'm just hoping that she rolls me a cigarette for when I finish this video, because I haven't had one since I started. Right, how much further have we got? Right, just gonna roll this on. I know this one's going to be a really long video. I'm just going to roll this on to one second. Thank you. Just going to roll on to the next rest stop, and then we shall put it to an end there. Because we're soon going to start getting onto the big hills. And a lot more muck-ups. Good, copper didn't even bat an eyelid. Livengood Airport and the Livengood Camp. And if I remember correctly, the rest stop's just beyond it. And now we're on the James Dalton Highway. Welcome, people. To what this map's really about. And we're nearly at the rest stop. This hill is not going to stop me. I am going to make it to the top. I swear to God. I've not messed it up this time. There's the rest stop. quite done what I think I must have. No, not quite. And that's it, people. Welcome to the James Dalton Highway. I hope that these next few videos that you're really actually going to enjoy them, because now we're getting to the serious stuff. Really big hills, a lot of tumbling around, me getting annoyed, probably swearing a lot, so I will post advisory on the next set of videos, because it's just going to get a lot worse than what it has been on the Elliot Highway. This is the part that Hawks has actually been putting a lot more detail into over the past few weeks, from everything that I've seen so far, and it's only going to get worse by the time that we get up to Attigan Pass. Once it's put that finally in, it's just going to be insanity. But thank you for tuning in, thank you all for watching. Just remember to hit that like button and subscribe as well, and I shall see you next time for another, hopefully better episode of Dusty on the Dalton. Thank you very much.